Hi everyone and welcome to our next activity in Adobe Flash. Animations can be even better when they're done in 3D. So we're going to try to create some 3D effects in this activity. So I'm going to go to the oval tool and I'm going to draw something that hopefully resembles a puck. Since we're Canadians and we love hockey, we're going to try to do an animation with a puck, and we're going to try to do it 3D. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and draw it in a 3D fashion. So I'm just going to, after I draw this oval, copy this here and paste it. So I've got the top and the bottom of the puck. I'm going to try to line these up together just to make sure I have this right. I'm just going to view my grid and let's zoom in here. Let's take a look. Try to get this lined up right. So I'll just slide this over a bit here. And I'm going to draw the sides to my puck using the line tool. And do the same here. And then how about we'll fill that with just a slightly different color. Let's change the fill color. We'll check the gray and we're going to fill this puck in using the bucket tool. So let's zoom back out and see how this looks. So that looks pretty good. I'm going to take off my grid. And now what I can do to make this animated is I can use this tool here. When you click on this here, we can use it as a 3D rotation tool or a 3D translation tool. So let me just show you the 3D rotation tool first. Just before I do that, I have to remember I have to change this to a symbol. So I'm going to click on my selection tool. I'm going to select all of this and go to convert to symbol, which is F8. And in order to use this 3D tool, I have to make sure this is a movie clip. So make sure that's selected. Click on OK. And there we have that as a symbol. So we'll go back and we'll make sure that we've got the 3D rotation tool selected. What's neat about this tool is we can move this symbol around now in the x-axis or the y-axis or the z-axis or all the axes at once. If I want to do them all at once, and that's probably the tool you're going to use, you're going to click on this green or sorry, this orange ring on the outside, and then we can rotate this around in a 3D fashion and make it look a little bit better. So there's our flying puck. So we can use that 3D rotation tool for any symbol that you can create. Maybe you want to create a planet like the planet Saturn and have rings around the planet. In that case, you could use this tool, the 3D rotation tool. Next, I'm going to go and click on the 3D translation tool. So now what I can do is I can translate this object. So if I've taken my puck and I want to make it as a flying puck towards me, I've got the x-axis here, so I could have this puck going in this direction here, or I could have it in the y direction going upwards. Or if you notice here, if I move my mouse to the right spot, I also have the z-axis, which would be going towards me or away from me. So let me just show you how this works here. So if I click on this here, then I can slide this in the x direction. I can go up here, I can slide this in the y direction. Or I can go down here, make sure I've got the z-axis right there, and then you can see that I'm bringing it towards me, or I can move it away. So with the 3D tool, it can give us a great animation effect in 3D. So what I can do is I could have this puck flying towards me and maybe slightly to the right in the X direction. So let's try that. I'm going to move this slightly to the right, and just going to get in the Z axis here. I'm going to bring it towards me slightly. Then what I'm going to do is insert keyframe. That's F6. You'll see this up here in our layer. And then I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to move it slightly in the X-axis and towards me in the Z-axis. And I'll hit F6 again, insert keyframe. I'm going to do that again. And again, go into the Z-axis. Bring it towards me slightly, F6. Move it to the right again a little bit. In the Z-axis, bring it towards me, F6. To the right again. It's tricky to get the Z-axis. Bring it a little bit closer. I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. To the right again, and in the Z-axis. Hit F6. Insert keyframe to the right again. Z-axis. Now I'm going to start making this bigger and bigger, a little bit faster. You get the idea. I'm going to go to the right again. Let's make this bigger in the Z-axis. Bring it towards me. Hit F6, insert keyframe. Go to the right a bit. Make it a little bit bigger. To the right again. Make this bigger, like so. So now if I go Control Enter and I play my animation, there, I've got my flying puck coming out of the screen. So now you know how to use the 3D tool. When you click on it, there's the 3D rotation tool, so you can take a symbol and you can rotate it in the X, Y, or Z axis, or all three. And if we want to make the object moving, say, towards me or away from me, I can use the 3D translation tool and insert keyframes as I use that tool. That's it for our activity today. Please try this one, and you might be able to use it in your upcoming summative. Have fun with it. We'll talk to you soon.